everybody, Ryan here with the Lawn Channel, and we are now into October. And as you saw in that short clip at the beginning, we finally got some good rain just the other night, and now I've decided to take on a project in my little side strip, and I'm gonna be overseeding Perennial Ryegrass. And I'm kind of doing this my own way here, and what I started off with was this aerator. It's a pull behind aerator. Stuck a couple cinder blocks on the back and let it down and went round and round, and I got pretty good results considering how dry it has been. But like I said, we did get probably well over an inch of rain last night, maybe not close to 2 inches. So I think that did help soften the ground up for this process. So my theory behind the aeration was to poke a ton of holes in the dirt and give me some areas that the seed can work down into the soil. This Bermuda through here is pretty thick, so I'm kind of worried of how much of it makes it down, but I think after going through everything, I feel pretty confident that most of this is going to come in without any issues. But yeah, I was very happy with the aerator and what it really allowed me to do here. I would not hesitate to use this in any seeding project. I've used it before actually, but more on like bare dirt or an area where the grass was pretty much toast anyway, but not in an area this thick. But yeah, it did work very well in my opinion to break up the dirt and give me a place for the seed to fall down into. So this is the aftermath of aeration with the pull behind aerator, and as you see, it did a pretty good job actually. It took up a ton of cores. They're only like an inch long at the max, but I wasn't looking for 2 or 3 inch cores at all. Just really wanted to break the dirt up, and I think it did a good job with that. Here I'm just breaking up a core. It's pretty good dirt here up the top bit, it's not too hard. Breaks up pretty softly, so I was happy with how this core aeration went. So after aerating, you gotta figure out a way to clean all this mess up. And first I wanted to try blowing it, and it's doing all right, but it was gonna take forever. So then I thought, well, let's try raking it up and seeing how that goes. And you can see that's not going very well. So then I said, well, I've seen this on YouTube from other videos. I'm gonna bring out my push mower because it's the only mower that I have with a bagger, and let's see if I can actually bag all this stuff up. And I was pleasantly pleased with that process. Alright, so after I vacuumed up the cores and kind of cleaned up the whole area, then I took the True Cut Real Mower and decided to do kind of a scalp job in a sense. I didn't go incredibly crazy with it, but I did cut it a little bit shorter and just kind of open it up a little bit more to try and get that seed down in there. So I went ahead and cut the whole front side here and got it ready for seeding. And I think that went well as well. I think dethatching is probably your best option in general, having a nice power rake or something to go over the lawn with, and then vacuum it up. Maybe do a core aeration and a power rake or dethatch, and then maybe mow it down and get everything nice. But I don't have the right equipment for the power rake. I have a pull behind dethatcher, but it doesn't really work the way that I would need it to work, in my opinion. So this was the next best thing for me. So hopefully this process works. We'll find out here in the next couple weeks how everything has come in. All right, so we're coming into the last step here in the process for this day, and that is spreading the seed. And the going rate for perennial ryegrass at like greens, a greens rate, I guess you would call it, is like 15-20 pounds or maybe even more per 1,000 square feet. And that's because you want a really dense turf, and you're also overseeding, so you want to make sure you got plenty there to germinate. But when you cut it really low, you want it very dense, and that's what it takes with perennial ryegrass. And because with Bermuda, it will spread and thicken up, but it's a little different with the perennial ryegrass. So anyway, spreading it out, I'm actually going to spread probably 35 pounds or so today on this part, and then I'll come back in case something goes wrong, and I will add a little more. So here is a picture of the tag on the seed for anybody wondering. I'm using the Double Eagle Perennial Ryegrass from Lesco, and it has notable to All Sport 5 and Pro Sport 4. I know absolutely nothing about ryegrass and the different cultivars, but that's what's in the seed. It does have a little bit of the other crop seed, so you know, we may have some random crap pop up through the process. Alright, so the last step in the process would be to water it in, and that's what I did here. I ran the sprinklers for like 20 minutes or so. Normally you would fertilize or something like that. I just fertilized this area a little while back, and I'm gonna wait till the grass actually germinates before I fertilize. So for now I won't. Not sure what fertilizer I'll use yet, but some kind of starter fertilizer. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and comment. I greatly appreciate all the comments and the likes and dislikes, and all the new subscribers. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I've been a little slow lately with videos, but it's been a busy time of the year for me, and it's just really tough to just take find that time to just put a lot of effort into the videos, and I really don't just want to throw too much together. But this was a big process, or a big project for me, I guess you would say. So I just wanted you guys to see it. Couldn't do any talking while doing the video, but I could come back and kind of dub over and talk to you while seeing me do the work. But again, guys, I very much greatly appreciate everybody that has joined and watched my videos. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I got a lot more coming up this year, going into the fall and winter months. I've got a new toy that I haven't put on the channel yet, but I do have a new toy, which was part of the reason that I wanted to do the overseeding project here. I know a lot of you guys are gonna be like, no, don't do the overseeding. Your Bermuda won't come back. Bermuda will come back through a nuclear bomb. This stuff will come back. It's okay if it doesn't come back right away. I'm okay with that. I would like to enjoy some mowing during the cooler months. So I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you, thank you, thank you.